Dankjewel, Marcoen. Nou, what I'm gonna tell you all is about something which is a book, but it's not a book. Basically, it's a book project, and it changed really quickly. It's a book which stretches your mind, because just by the meaning of it, it's 35 kilos. It gives an insight to look at art in a different way than you ever thought about it. And it comes from an idea of Marcel Wanders, who's an international designer, and Stephen Hont, who's a Dutch publisher. And they both realized there are no books about the Gallery of Honor in the Rijksmuseum. And for Marcel, the inspiration is a lot like this quote says: if modernism considers the past irrelevant, what does that mean tomorrow for the things we create today? Or, in other words, if we make something today and it has no meaning in a few days, what does it say about these beautiful paintings from the Gallery of Honor so many years ago? And we interviewed Wim Pijbes, for instance, from the Rijksmuseum, about these paintings from Rembrandt, Asselijn. It's all the Dutch heritage, like the Night Watch. And he says it has star power. And this is basically the book project. There are 3 books. There's a limited edition, there's a unique art edition, and there's a coffee table book. So it gives you different perspectives, also for the different audiences. There's a limited and a unique art edition, and they both come with a special table. And both the limited edition and the art edition, they both have a special style binding, which is Bodoni style binding, and they're made with real gold and real silver, and they're really thick. And this is the coffee table book, which is just has sort of a normal size, but in normal words it's considered quite a big book as well. And what's special about the books is that we really try to combine all techniques with modern insights. So you see high pigmented inks, you really see the star power quality of the paintings, and to show you them up close and personal. Like here we show you the painting without a frame, so you can really experience the painting. And we added calligraphy by 2 top calligraphers, Massimo Palermo and Brody Neuenswander. And we really show you the paintings up close and personal. Like this one from the Milkmaid, you see a little nail up there. If you go to the museum, for instance, you don't see that nail because the shadow is cast over it by the frame of the painting itself. And we want to show you why these paintings are still significant today from different perspectives. And that's why we interviewed a lot of different people, from Jan Six, who's a collector, to a Zach Jacob, who's a constitutional judge and activist from South Africa, but also Joseph Pine from the Experience Economy, David Allen from Getting Things Done, and Ferran Adria from El Bulli, the cook, for instance. And they all show different perspectives to look at these paintings. About this particular painting, we interviewed Erin Olaf and Gary Swartz, and they both have different views on these paintings and why they're still significant today. And by adding different styles of calligraphy, we let you look differently at the paintings, both from the quotes, from the interviews we did with them, but also from their ideas behind it. And we really show you the paintings up close, and we zoom in. So you really get a good feel, and like for instance, this is 100% detail of the painting, so you really get that feeling of how big is it, and you can put your nose in it. And we even go a step further and really zoom in, so you can see how abstract some of these paintings are. And in this case, we asked Erin Olaf to put his work next to it. So you really can see why that painting inspired him to photograph, for instance, something like this. It has the same type of light, and for instance, the pillars you see in both of them. What we added as well are sort of touches, different touches, like Gary Swartz talks about turning the painting upside down and wanted to read the painting. So what we did in the book, we literally turned the painting upside down. That's not something you can do in a museum, so you can read the text. And because the book is so big, I mean, it's 1 meter wide and 70 centimeters high if you open it up. So you really can be close. And it's in high pigmented inks. So, like for instance, this painting, you really see the colors like they are in a museum. Not better, not less, but really the colors. So we make a lot of trips to the Rijksmuseum to really get the right color in the art, in the printing. And we presented this book on the Frankfurter Buchmesse. And this is Marcel Wander, so you got an idea on how the book looks, and also the similar references to the Dutch flag, for instance, which is in the reading ribbons. And we have all these little details in the book and in the different styles to really give you that feeling like to present basically these artworks. And this is the unique edition, and that's completely made by hand, even the calligraphy in the language of your choice, with the quotes of your choice from the different interviews. And they're all combined in the coffee table book. So that's what I wanted to show you. And if you want to know more, go to rijksmastersofthegoldenage.com. Thank you.
Whoa.